In 1972, Swedish jazz musicians assembled under the leadership of Turkish bandleader Maffy Falay for the album Jazz I Sverige 72, the first in a series, credited to Maffy and the band Sevda. And from that album, the track Makadonya. Okay, so far just kind of like a rainy drizzle of cymbals and piano, that whole like dense feel. Okay, all that cymbal spray you're hearing, that is the one and only Okay Temiz, another Turkish player on the album. Yeah, born 1939. And yeah, so I think we may, and he played with some of the people from the South African jazz scene. Yeah. Yeah, he recorded the following year. He was one of the he collaborated with Johnny Diani of the Blue of South Africa of Cape Town legends, the Blue Notes. Yeah, that album, music for Zaba. Yeah, also with Mangezi Feza. Yeah, yeah, landmark album. Okay, and that's Maffy on piano there. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, getting much more punctual with that sax riff coming in and like emphasizing the riff, accenting the ostinato. Real live sound. Recorded for Swedish TV2 Swedish Radio Stockholm, March 15th, 1972. Okay, that saxophone, let's see. Well, we have on tenor sax, Bernt Rosengren, and baritone sax, Gunnar Bergsten, and both also play flute. With, let's see, one plays Chinese flute, the other plays silver flute. Yeah, a bit of a kind of like exotica tone, like it's primarily like a post-bop avant-garde type feel, but there's something that something in that melody is kind of giving me sort of an Eastern kind of like Balkan flavor. Maybe it's something in the melody. Oh, I love that tone right there. Just so fractious and coming in there and like cutting things up. Yeah, let's see. Maffy Falay also plays, in addition to piano, trumpet, and flugelhorn, he plays an Indian flute, and that could be And there are a couple of other things mentioned. Akay Temiz, Okay's brother, plays a goblet drum, darbuka, as does Okay, but the both brothers play it, yeah. And Salih Baysal plays violin. I don't know if I say, and that's another. Actually, this lineup is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This lineup is half Turkish. Actually, yeah, yeah. We've got or no, it's actually out of 7 people, 4 of them, yeah, actually four of these guys are Turkish, but all based in Sweden. Hear him just like fill up that middle right there. I'm in the rhythmic compartment. I'm pretty sure it was. I believe I'm hearing the goblets right now, and I don't think that's doing it. I think the real active kind of ingredient in that, what was giving me that Mid-Eastern feel was Maffy's flute, yeah. I think that the saxist, if it's the right one, he played in Fläsket Brinner, yeah. And he also played one of the Swedish guys in the band, Gunnar Bergsten. Yeah, he played on. He's credited on the first Fläsket Brinner from 1971, and both of them. Yeah, and plays on some Bo Hansen solo albums. And the other saxist, Bernt Rosengren, a bit of an elder in the band. Another, some of these guys, well, let's see. The band leader, Maffy Falay, he's 42 at the time of this album's recording. And one of the Swedish guys is also relative, born 1937. And he seems to have more of a straight-up jazz background. Plays in a bunch of like trio, quintet type octet even, yeah. Okay, the double bassist, Ove Gustavsson, he is credited as playing on the second Fläsket Brinner album. Yeah, the one titled Fläsket, and plays on the Reza album, Cozy Square. Yeah, some good jazz rock from that time period. Well, Canterbury and like jazz rock. G minor tonality. And that's Maffy right there. Okay, now I'm not quite getting that Mid-Eastern flavor that I was getting like earlier. sounding like kind of like an avant-garde marching band in a way, because it has that real kind of outdoor type sound, live sound to it. Yeah, a marching band would never be this dissonant, this avant-garde. Hear those percussions. Some sundry percussions that aren't even mentioned in the credits. Despite the density and the exotic elements and stuff, they haven't really done much to break away from that real like hummable structure. So it's actually it's very accessible despite being kind of oh well, just avant-garde, you know. Just with despite the presence of sounds and tones colliding at times with the main frame. Oh, hear that really low tone. Oh, I love the different shapes they're making. Yeah, one's kind of like coiling low, one's kind of like spinning high. Okay, there are three of them playing at once now. Hear one playing kind of like low, kind of down in the mix, the baritone sax, and then the two others kind of like interlocking, kind of like up in the higher tone. Or kind of counteracting one another. Okay, and this album was produced, or it was edited by Goran Friis, yeah, and other than that, it's just all quite spontaneous. The original album had liner notes in both, well, let's see, in Swedish, English, and German, it looks like, yeah. Or maybe, no, I think in those three languages, yeah. What little, let's see. Sevda is a unique fusion of Turkish music and Swedish jazz, which grooves naturally in exotic times, blending textures, rhythms, and swinging improvisations into an exciting whole. Okay, pretty self-evident. I think we've covered that. Now, Okay Temiz is giving us like some of that sheet metal. yeah, Okay Temiz would do some other avant-garde, kind of ethno avant-garde jazz. It recorded with Swedish musicians. I don't know how long Maffy stayed around. Well, let's see. He did another album with Sevda in 1974, and let's see. I guess left. Let's see. He lived in Germany from 1956 to 59. Then had been based in Sweden for about 12 years at this point. Okay Temiz though became much more prolific. In 1977, put out the album Oriental Wind on Sonnet. Yeah, yeah, strong release, and then into the '80s too. Um, and then formed a band named after that album. Yeah, yeah, Oriental Wind. Put out some albums in the early '80s. That was Makadonya by Turkish bandleader, pianist, and brass player Maffy Falay, and the Turkish Swedish band Sevda with the two Temiz brothers, Okay and Akay, on percussion, and then some local fellows from Fläsket Brinner, and yeah, quite an assortment of talent on stage there for this captured live performance. For more rubies and sapphires from the Sevda albums, from this combination of musicians anyway, see the directory of albums by Scandinavian artists linked in the description below for Red Hot Tracks and Purples from this album, and some of the people that were involved in it, like the Fläsket Brinner titles, and then for Okay Temiz, go over to the directory of albums from Eastern Europe. Yeah. Like and subscribe, follow me on social media, share the video, and leave a comment if there are any observations you have about the track we just heard, the arrangement, the spontaneity, the interplay between the different musicians, the exotic elements, the just overall, just what was the kind of flavor you got from this? Yeah, and which moments stood out to you? Yeah, which solos really took the spotlight there. And until next time, this is Zaragon, the world's most ear-traveled trim maximalist, signing off.